My name is Kevin Gillen and I'm with Advanced Leather Solutions. What we're going to show you today is a video of how to clean a sectional that is made with an oil tanned or a pull-up leather. This is a unique kind of leather that will allow the process that you'll see here actually work. What we're going to be doing is cleaning the leather with our SG5 and then following up with a conditioner with our SG25. This leather comes to us loaded with soil, also loaded with scratches. I want you to watch as the conditioning and cleaning process actually resolves the vast majority of the scratches. This is a capacity or a capability that we have with this kind of leather. You should not expect the same results with a different kind of leather. To learn more about this and to learn more about what Advanced Leather Solutions can do for you, give me a call at 510-786-6059. Enjoy the video. This is an overview of the entire piece. It's going to show you areas of specific concern. When we're finished the project, we'll go back and do another scan of the piece so you can see the overall effect. So what I want to demonstrate now is a pretty significant scratch. You can see that there are two parallel lines here that are a rather obvious effect on the epidermis. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up a little bit. The purpose of heating it, as you may remember from an earlier section of this video, was to allow the leather to become a little bit more open or porous and allow whatever chemistry I apply to move more readily into the leather. Because the viscosity of that chemistry will be reduced. So I'm warming this up. You can use a hairdryer, it doesn't have to be a heat gun. And then I'm going to apply the cleaner to it. So remember, you put the cleaner into the glove, kind of smush it around a bit, and then you work it into the leather. Now remember also that volume matters, and you can see the soiling coming up on the glove. The more volume you put down, the more effectiveness this cleaner is going to be. Okay, so now that we have it fully soaked, what I want to do is I want to leave that sit for a couple of minutes to allow for the cleaner to have the chemical action to remove the soil particles from the leather. So let's just let it sit for just a second or two. I've given it an opportunity now to have the chemistry do what it does naturally, which is to get in underneath that soil particle and help to release it from the surface of the leather. So now what I'm doing is removing. Now you can see, just by the very nature of doing the cleaning action, the chemistry of the cleaner has helped significantly in mitigating against that scratch. And part of that process is because I warmed the leather up. That's an important component. Now, there are other areas on the piece where we've had some openings into the epidermis. For example, we see it right here. We see it slightly darker. Here's another area. Here's other areas. These are abrasions into the leather that you can see as obvious darkening, but they will dissipate after we put it through a drying process. But the scratches are effectively gone. The next step in the process is going to be the application of the conditioning agent, which is going to put a protective coating onto the leather as well as enrich the overall look. That conditioning agent is going to be applied after we have the leather dry, so it'll pick up when the leather is dry. So now it's time for us to go to the next step, which is to apply the conditioner. So I like to warm the leather up for the application of the conditioner for the same reasons, and I want the conditioner to be accepted by the leather more readily, and so I'm going to reduce the viscosity by warming the leather up, allow for the conditioner to be more absorbed into the leather. So the absorption rate will be higher, slightly warm to the touch. A hair dryer works great in this process too. You don't need to use a heat gun. So now that I've got the leather warm, what I want to do is apply the conditioner using the standard process of kind of smushing it together, and then I'm fairly aggressive in rubbing. As you can see, I'm not applying it gingerly necessarily. But you can see how it enriches the overall leather, the overall color of the leather compared to an area that I haven't worked. And the good news about this is that that's going to be the way it's going to look. After it's dried, it's still going to have that depth of color presentation. And of course, the key thing that we were looking for was the elimination of the scratches in there. What we've done is a difference. I want to show the difference between what we've done and what we haven't done yet. So here's a cushion, and this is the cushion that had the scratches on the front, on the top rather. So this is a cushion that we've completed the process. This is a cushion that we have not done at all. So you can see the differential, how rich the color looks here, how vibrant it is, and of course you don't see any of the scratching. Whereas here, we still see a cushion in its original state. So we're going to be doing the rest of this piece and making everything look like this piece here. The project is now complete. We have cleaned and conditioned all leather surfaces. The cleaner resolved a lot of the soiling that was on the leather. Our conditioner and protector provided a lot of the necessary ingredients in order to resolve the scratching. It also applied a protective coating to the leather so that it will be less sensitive to staining in the future. Our conditioner also has an antibacterial and antiviral agent associated with it that will prevent the development of mold and mildew. And so we're happy with the results, and we're sure the client will be happy with the results too. If you have questions or want to talk about a project that you may have in mind, please, we're happy to talk to you about it. Give us a call at 510-786-6059 or send us an email, kevin@advleather.com. Thank you.